So we're actually gonna boil something in here. We're gonna use a glove. Ho! The man blew a finger off. Hey Deuce, it's good to have you back.
Glad to be back.
So you're wearing the goggles to protect your teeth, right? Is that what those are? Teeth guards, chin guards. We're gonna do a little science activity today. See if you've had any Dane Bramage playing the football. You doing all right?
Dane Bramage.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh yeah. Oh, you look better too. You're a good looking man. I want to get him to think like a scientist. So I thought we'd do it at small scale and then pump it up a little bit. Seen one of these before?
I have, but I don't know what the full name of it is. I can't really think of it right now.
It's a flask.
See, I thought that was a big flask.
Well, this is a flask over here. A little side thing here. These are both flasks.
Well,
I'm just saying this has got a royal name. This is an Erlenmeyer flask, kind of a triangular shape one. This is a Florence flat, like Florence, Italy. Some people call it a boiling flask. It has a flat bottom so it won't tip over. So we're actually going to boil something in here. Why don't you take some water and I want to turn on the heat. That's pretty good. And I want to have you take one of those balloons and stretch it over the mouth of the flask.
there we go.
There we go. So we have a balloon on the flask, and I'm going to fire up this heater. Why don't you set that on there? That way if it explodes, I won't get hurt. Here it comes. Did a good job, man. You got it on there. Now we'll just sit here and wait for that water to boil. That liquid water, the molecules are bouncing around, and they stay liquid because they're kind of attracted to each other. So they stay in liquid form, they kind of huddle together because they're molecules, but when you add heat, they start moving around a lot more. And eventually they'll move around so much they just start pushing again. They say, get away, get away. I've got too much energy, get away from me. And up they go. So we'll see if that happens. It's really exciting, isn't it? Is that thing on? Oh, it's not plugged in. Here, I'm the wizard and I didn't even notice that. It's kind of shameful. It takes forever when you watch it.
Balloon.
Oh, did you see that? That balloon is inflating, isn't it? Watching the water boil. Here at Midnight Science Club, watching the water boil. This is as good as it gets. I'm gonna turn the heat off. So what's gonna happen now if I turn the heat off?
The balloon's gonna deflate.
Just set that right down there. So now the molecules, they're flying around in there, but they're starting to slow down a little bit.
Yep, there goes the balloon.
And there goes the balloon. I know what you're thinking. Jake, you got to do better than this. I'm going to put a spin on this activity. I'm going to put this back on the heat. This time we're going to get the water boiling before we put the balloon on. So you just grab your beard go. Now what's going to happen? All right, so I tell you what, it's starting to boil, right? You see that? He put it on there. Look at it go now. What's going to happen when I take that off the heat now?
It's gonna begin to deflate again.
I'll turn the heat on. Just set that there. Your prediction is it's going to deflate. What's on the outside?
Air.
Air. And those molecules are banging on it. Who's winning right now?
Say the outside is.
The outside is.
The entire balloon's gonna end up getting sucked in eventually.
Did you hear what he just said? Say that again.
The entire balloon's gonna eventually get sucked up in there.
Gonna get sucked up in there. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
And now it's blowing up on the inside.
Well, it ain't blowing up. It's blowing down. Gotcha.
Not if we flipped over the...
Not if we flipped it over. What made that balloon go down inside that bottle? That is the question. Did that balloon get sucked in that bottle or did it get pushed in that bottle? How could I get that to go back out?
Reheat it.
Try it, put it on there. This is supposed to be like a 3-minute video. It's going to be an hour and a half. So you guys.
There it goes.
There it goes. It comes back out. It came right back out.
Hopefully nothing blows up.
Well, we have insurance. Oh, look, there it goes. There it goes. Man, that's cool. People say there's no such thing as suction. There really isn't. Even a vacuum cleaner doesn't suck up the dirt. It's the air from the outside rushing into the vacuum that pushes it in. Shall we do a bigger version of it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we'll get rid of the little flask, and instead of using a balloon, we're
gonna use a glove.
We're gonna use a glove. So on this one, we're gonna get the water boiling first. So you know the air, when we do that, the air could just leak out, right? You can see that, it leak out like that. So what I'm gonna do is put this, I've got a ring with a clamp on it. Now we can put that up there, and that way we don't have to touch hot glass. Here we go, we got some bubbles going. Okay, it's inflating. Yeah, now it's swelling up, isn't it? So I'm gonna pick it up, set it right over here. Look at it going down. Is that being pulled down or pushed down?
Pushed.
Pushed, get that man hand, it's being pushed back in there.
There it goes.
Look at them fingers down in there.
Peace.
Peace. Kind of looks like a cow udder down in there, doesn't it? Put it back on there, let's see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oop, 1 finger, 2 fingers. give ourselves a hand. That's pretty cool, man. You thought like a scientist for a little bit, right?
Of course.
Ho!
Yep.
I guess we're done with this. We blew a hole in there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We blew a finger off. The man blew a finger off there at Midnight Science Club.